What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So this video is kind of special because in this video I'm going to talk about some of the best farms that I'm personally doing now in December. There's a lot of people recently who have been asking me what are the best gold farms at the moment, but the truth is the answer to that question, well, it's impossible to answer because there's so many factors that play in, like what realm do you play on, right? Do you play on EU or do you play on NA? And even on a specific realm, the best items to farm can vary from hour to hour, day to day, and it's nearly impossible to say, right? But in this video, I'm going to focus on the top 5 farms in December that has a very high sell rate and that is super valid right now at this moment. So before we get any further to the video, I do want to mention that you guys can still get the 0 to 10 million gold guide. It's basically a book that I've been working on for over a year now, and it focuses on how to go from 0 gold to 10 million gold all by yourself. Like, it has like a step-by-step guide on how you can reach it. And there is some group farms in there, but the majority of it can be done solo. And a big thank you to everyone who has already picked it up. And when you guys leave super nice replies on the book and the achievements that you've gotten so far, whatever it's a couple of million gold or even all the way up to gold cap. So make sure you use the code Shadowlands and you will get it for 50% off clicking on the link in the description or in the pinned comments. So all of these farms, I've made a video on them because I've got like thousands of videos on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to link the specific farms down below in the description as well. But here we have them. The first one, no shocker, because the Mage Tower is currently active, we have Sin Anfid. Now, these farms are not in any sort of order. It's just random, like the 5 random farms that I'm making a ton of gold on right now. Sin Anfid can be herbed in Nasyatar, so make sure you get all the ranks and whatnot, like I described in the video, in order to herb Sin Anfid. The reason why I want to farm these is because Sin Anfid is used to craft BFA pots and flasks, right? And the BFA pots and flasks are the best ones in, like, for Mage Tower. They scale the best for Mage Tower, so they are in super high demand. Like, you gotta go and give this a go. Like, they go for anywhere from like 100 to 200 gold each. It's a very solid gold farm. Now, while we're talking about herbalism, I have to mention the next one, which is also a herbalism farm. And for me, that's Winter's Kiss. Now, I do Winter's Kiss, but it doesn't matter what herb you do in BFA. Like, the farm where you can get the highest amount of BFA herbs is going to be super solid because people are going to buy BFA herbs. They're going to mill the herbs so they can buy the different war scrolls that you can make as if you have inscription. And these BFA war scrolls are the best scrolls in the game. So if you can do Riverbuds farming or if you can do Winter's Kiss, doesn't matter. I personally prefer to do this route for Winter's Kiss mainly. You do get like a couple of other herbs as well, like different types, but mainly Winter's Kiss. And on my realm, this is over 50,000 gold an hour easy right now with everyone buying these herbs to mill them. So those are the 2 herb farms that I'm currently doing that's made it to this month's top 5. The next farm that I want to talk about is also a gathering farm, and that is like mining for cobalt. Has nothing to do with like the Mage Tower, actually. This one, I love old content mining because it tends to sell well, and the gold per hour tends to be really good once it sells. But for some reason, I've always made good gold on cobalt, and it's the same thing this much around. Like, cobalt has treated me very nicely. Now, I do a very strange lap of cobalt, and it's very important to make it into cobalt bars. That's where you make the golds. So, the cool thing about Cobalt Ore is that instead of using 2 ore to make 1 bar, like the case with most ore, for Cobalt you only need 1 ore to make 1 bar. And it's super solid. It drops in many zones, but I go like from Dragonblight, then I fly into Howling Fjord and also Grizzly Hills. Like, there's constantly going to be spawns up. Super strong gold farm. Now, the next two gold farms, I made videos on those two. They're kind of self-explaining, and that is like a Righteous Orb, where you just got to go into the living side on Stratholme and farm for Righteous Orb. They go for like 1,000 to 2,000 gold each. And in like 20-30 minutes, you will have like right above 20 of them. So super solid gold farm. If you have no clue where and which mobs drop it and so on, check the link down below. But you guys gotta give that one a go. So pretty much just go to Stratholme, do 10 runs in like half an hour, log off, and just do one of the other farms that I just talked about. And then after 30 minutes again, you're going to be good for another 10 runs of Stratholme, and just rinse and repeat, jump between those farms. And then last but not least, very popular farm. Some people actually struggled to dump all their mats because everyone did it at the same time. So in my realm, the prices crashed because people did it, like the supply was so much higher than the demand. But now the supply has kind of stopped, so prices are starting to go back up again. And that is exotic leather. Like farming exotic leather in obviously Pandaria, and then Valley of the Four Winds on this cliff killing goats. Also have a video on that one linked down below. And the reason why I want to farm that one is because it's a material needed to craft it's called the crafted gladiator gear. It's like crafted glad gear for like tailoring, mail, leather, and plate is the best items that you guys can have going into the mage tower. So it pretty much flies off the auction house, and the crafters are making so much gold. So they're also willing to pay good gold for the exotic leather. Or if you want to take 50 exotic leather and turn it into magnificent hide, which is also selling for a shit ton of gold at the moment. But that was my 5 farms that I've made really good gold on now in December. So if you guys like these videos and you want me to keep on doing like the top farms of the month, week, whatever, then let me know down below in the comment section. But that was pretty much it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. And you can always drop by my live stream. Like I stream on Twitch TV 4 days a week, and I always farm together with my viewers. So if you play on EU and you want to join in and farm alongside with me, make sure you jump in the Twitch chat. Maybe you'll find a couple of new farms that you didn't know exist as well. And I also have not a Patreon, but it works the same way, a VIP program. So if you want like a guaranteed spot in my 5-man farms, you guys can sign up for the VIP supporters, and you get special access to a VIP Discord where we discuss future farms, test out future farms, and you get a prioritized invite to the 5-man farms. But that is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back in on tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.